It's going to be a short intro. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, people, and welcome to Footy Judge Mo. Arsenal, good performance, but they score an own goal again and they win the game against Brighton. I know Hussam didn't watch the game because he's doing a watch along for Liverpool. I didn't watch a lot of Liverpool game. I had it on the second screen, but I know Wirtz played like the star he should be, like the price tag that he should be. Absolutely magnificent performance by Florian Wirtz in the majority of this game. Manchester City, Ryan Cherki actually wins the game. A lot of controversy in that game. Tons. Sean Dyche calling out the referees after the game. Tons of controversy. And listen, Ryan Cherki is the truth. Ryan Cherki is a fantastic footballer, and we're going to talk about him. He's absolutely amazing and magnificent. But again, Nottingham Forest played very well, but Ryan Cherki won the game, 100%. But I actually think Aston Villa are 3 points behind Arsenal, 11 games in a row winning. But I think the main topic today and the main headline of this stream is absolutely title contenders Chelsea are in the same points as Manchester United Football Club. Title contenders Chelsea.
Day 146 of 1,461 of your world champs Chelsea. Today your inevitable gargantuan Blues take on Aston Villa. Don't worry, troops. I got you. We are going to stop Aston Villa's title challenge, troops. Moises Caicedo is the best DM. He's now in conversations with Pedri. We have taken over bums like Rice and Gravenberg. Cole Palmer is the best player in the Premier League. Enzo Maresca is better than Mikel Arteta. We are title challengers this season. We will challenge for the league. Troops, I got you, troops. We're going to stop Aston Villa.
Today, his whole chat is Maresca out, by the way.
Maresca out?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Chat. Not him, his chat.
But it doesn't matter. You want to start with Chelsea? Okay, it doesn't matter. It's
Hell
not
yeah,
Maresca.
we're going to start with Chelsea. Who the fuck
It's
else
not
wants to
Maresca.
start with?
It's not
100%
Maresca.
gonna start with
It's not
Chelsea.
Maresca. There is
Bobby
a
Football Club.
it's not Maresca. Anybody that blames I know Maresca made, okay, to be honest with you, in minute 60, okay, let's talk about the game first before we actually talk in general.
Maresca has Liverpool squad, he wins the league.
No, he doesn't. But let me just tell you, you're okay. Now you're doing the same. It's very Sam is
Maresca is an unbelievable manager, and I feel so bad for him that these bums.
No, not really.
Like the players is actually bums. The players
not really.
Today, Palmer, bummy. Joao Pedro, bummy. Gittins, bummier than Garnacho even. Gusto when he came on, bummy. I'm not scapegoating anyone. I could have easily
No,
said Caicedo.
because I
I'm
think
not saying Caicedo. I'm not saying Enzo. I'm looking at the forward line players. Today, Chelsea was in dangerous positions a lot of time, Mo.
Yeah, Habibi, but Maresca also as well made a terrible mistake in that minute.
Did you see the
He
first
made
half?
a terrible. Yeah, Habibi, yeah. Let's go ahead. You analyze the game and then I'm gonna.
Yeah, maybe this is not go ahead. We have a back and forth. The
Come
first
on,
half,
I'm trying to speak. You're
the
not
first
even
half,
letting me
Chelsea
speak.
be 5-1,
You're
3
not
or 4 up.
letting me speak.
Okay, speak.
In 60 minutes, Maresca had a master class against Unai Emery. Do we agree?
Yes.
Fine. 3 subs. Okay, so let me just say 3 subs in minute 59. Minute 59. From minute 59 until they score the second goal, the possession went from 67% ball position to 77 to Aston Villa to 33. 23. You know what happened, right? Emery literally.
Emery, yeah, 3 subs.
Emery fucked. What's his name? Enzo Maresca in minute 59. He's like, you made all your plan, you pressed us, and you failed to deliver. Your players failed. So I agree with that part. Maresca had Wallah al-Azim, again, I was preparing the video of Chelsea masterclass, minute 60. And then Unai Emery does the subs, correct?
Mhm.
Did you see what happened after the subs? You know, Enzo Fernandez didn't know who to mark, right? Kukurea didn't know who to mark. Reece James didn't know who to mark because the plan changed. They played direct, right? And Maresca sitting in on the stands, of course, and he's like, what the fuck happened in this game? Why we don't have position? Why my players are getting pressed? Why they're getting out of the back? Why? Because Unai Emery schooled Enzo Maresca, schooled him in the 30 minutes, schooled the guy. But so I hear your point. The game should have been 2-3-0 in the first half.
In first half alone.
That's why I'm saying Maresca masterclass, not the play. By the way, I'm gonna say something about this. Maresca masterclass, despite Joao Pedro, Neto, Palmer, and Garnacho.
Alhamdulillah, you said Palmer. You're honest. I appreciate it. Palmer,
I'm telling you guys, people in the chat, I'm telling you. Let me repeat this again. Maresca masterclass for 60 minutes, despite have 4 passengers on the pitch. 4. Okay, Neto a little bit, not the worst. Neto was okay, correct?
Yeah.
Right? Neto was okay.
Neto was fine today.
Was fine. Okay, let's say the other ones. Okay. You can say it. Yeah, I did. This is my 4th stream actually with this.
I know, but now working with you,
it's actually wrong. It's actually I made it by mistake actually.
Yeah.
Anyway, long story short.
Again, please.
Long story short. And then the players let you down, but it doesn't mean you let yourself down as well. It doesn't mean that you get schooled for 30 minutes. Hold on. So the play. Okay. By the way, Maresca masterclass. Despite Garnacho, I think he had a 3 rating or 4 rating, some kind of shit like this in the game. Yeah. Garnacho, what a shit football player. Okay. Joao Pedro, khalas. We established Joao Pedro is not a 9. The ball literally hit his leg, and he got the rating, by the way, because the ball hit his leg. Okay, he was shit. Cole Palmer. Okay, we're gonna say something about Cole Palmer again. We had this discussion yesterday with Javon yesterday, and Paz and Patrick. We said, as it stands, guys, as it stands, Cole Palmer is a 1-season wonder. As it stands.
Damn, why?
Because, and I know injuries are not injuries. Cole Palmer is the one who has to prove people wrong. With all due respect, I love Cole Palmer. You know this. Everyone knows this, right? He had a magnificent season, correct? Last season, he was average. He was okay. He wasn't great. He was okay. Like, for example, Mbuemo had a good season. Cunha had a good season. There's a lot of players that had good seasons, correct?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Tabenta Cole Palmer, this is your 3rd season in the Prem. First season, you had a magnificent season. Second season, you kind of were okay. Like the rest of the Premier League. You weren't exceptional. This season, you were injured, which is fine. You have to prove us wrong that you're not a 1-season wonder and you have to perform against PSG. Don't fucking give me PSG thing. Guys, I swear to God, Darwin Núñez had some games where he was a 10 out of 10. guys, this thing about he played very well against PSG, it's fine. But Estevao played magnificent against Barcelona. Estevao isn't up there with the likes of Rodri or Mbappe. Like, he's not there. Like, there are, I remember there are Liverpool players that played some games, Arsenal. Bukayo Saka sometimes had a 10 out of 10 games. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean he's already established. You need to have consistency, right? Okay, exactly. So he had a whole season. He was magnificent, and I'm not depriving him. I am not. I never depriving Cole Palmer of that. I said that season
so much
is world
stuff
class.
that I say that at the time is crazy. People laugh. I told you, Pochettino finds the best forward of the club and gives him the keys. That's why he had so much freedom to do whatever the hell he wants.
And we saw the talent, correct? It's a magnificent talent of Cole Palmer, right? He had a world-class season. 34 GA in the Premier League is not easy. It's something that it doesn't come and go. Yani he was magnificent. He was
for Salah.
he was one. The 34 GA is like Foden and Saka never had a 34 GA in the league ever in their lives.
Yeah.
So 34 GA is probably I need someone to tell me, apart from Lampard and Hazard, who had more than 30 GA in the modern history of Chelsea. Probably
the only one I can think of is Drogba when he scored 29 goals. That's it. Probably had 2-3
as a striker. Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
So so let me I'm not saying Palmer is a bad player, but you set the standards of a world-class season. We need to know that season was not a one season, is a one-off, and you're gonna be like the rest, a 20 GA guy or something like that.
I understand what you're saying, which is you were very good for a season, and to be fair, a season and a half probably until January last year.
Yes.
So until January last year, he was very good. So you were very good for a season and a half. How can Cole Palmer create a separation between him and the likes of Mbeumo?
He has the talent.
And
he has
these
the talent.
guys, which he hasn't done. This is true. So that's why now, by the way, Mbeumo currently right now on form, he's been better than Cole Palmer. Why is that?
That's what I mean. Cole Palmer talent is undeniable. Guys, let me tell you something. I swear to God, you guys will like this. Odegaard talent is undeniable since he was 16 in Norway and he was going to Real Madrid. Do you remember?
When he was wanted by Liverpool in 12 years ago.
Yeah, like Odegaard is talent is undeniable. Nobody ever can sit here and say, by the way, Odegaard is not a talented footballer. He's a fucking very fucking talented. That people was talking about him, Zidane, and when he joined Real Madrid and talking about this. Has Odegaard lived to that hype? No. Odegaard had 2 seasons where he had 20 GA. That's it in his career. That's it. That's since he joined Arsenal, he has been good, but he hasn't been world class. Cole Palmer had 1 good world class season. Simple. But go back to Enzo Maresca.
Let me use Mo as the example. When Saka had a really good year, forget Liverpool fans. People were saying to Arsenal fans, don't put Saka on the same table as Salah because Salah has done it for 100 years. The problem with Palmer is he did it for a year and a half. So now at some point in time, he's got to execute. He's got to execute on the football pitch.
But he has to lead the team, ya akhi.
Leave?
He had to lead the team. You're the best player in the team. You're the best player in the league, in the team.
I was like,
and I'm gonna say something about Cole Palmer that is people need to understand this. Okay. I think Chelsea Football Club is letting Cole Palmer down, and that is what I said. That the likes of Cole Palmer will look to leave the club if the club continue like this, or will not look. I will advise them to leave Chelsea.
Did you see his reaction when they left the pitch today?
With all due respect to Chelsea fans, you have a gem in your hand that is very talented, correct?
Yeah.
The guy looks up, receives the ball, looks up, there is Neto running, Garnacho running. You sub Garnacho, you put Gittins. You sub João Pedro, you put Delap. The guy is like, I want to play with Lewandowski. I can go and play for Bayern, for example. I can go play for Bayern Munich and play with Harry Kane. I want to go play with Lamine Yamal. I want to play with Mbappe. Real Madrid want a number 10. Why? Like, let me tell you, Hussam. You know, Cole Palmer is looking and saying, why is Arda Güler playing with Kylian Mbappe and I'm playing with João Pedro and Gittins and Garnacho? Like, he's looking at himself as like, why?
This is true. This is true.
Like, why am I looking at, I'm sure that he's thinking, why is Salah, McAllister, Wirtz are playing with Isak and Ekitike and I'm playing with João Pedro and Delap as my forward to feed? Why is Shirky playing with Haaland and I'm playing with João Pedro and Delap? With all due respect, you can like the club And also, as far as I know, Cole Palmer is not Chelsea through and through. He's not.
No,
He's a
not.
guy from
Grew up a Man
Manchester. He
United
grew up.
fan in the City Academy.
Yeah, he probably as a Man United fan in the City Academy and became a City fan. So he's not loving the club like this. You know what I mean? He's not.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
ain't.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So for me,
It's not like he's Reece James or something. He's not.
he's not like so.
He's
The
not
guy
an
is
academy
looking,
kid that grew
and
up
I know
loving
that you signed him for a long-term contract and everything. But with all due respect, he's looking at Garnacho and he's like, "Fuck you! I'm trying someone else." He's like, well, "What is this? I'm above this." And I believe that best players in the world want to play with the best players in the world. Simple.
Cole Palmer as Salah replacement. Who says no?
Who said? And the fact that Hussam says who says no believes that Hussam knows he's talented, but the whole team is.
Yeah, 100%. Cole Palmer playing it through to Isak and Ekitike will be different.
You'll be win the Champions League, stuff like this. And that's what I'm telling you. When we talk about Cole Palmer, I know where the talent is. It's at his feet. He's talented.
You know, you look at the Chelsea team and you're like, okay, there's 3-4 really good players here. The rest, like, we can go to like, you know, the Premier League and build a better team around.
Where is
Like,
the agenda? Why you're
not
crying?
him. The problem is, يا عمي خلاص انت you're gonna take Obsidian seriously. Anytime you kiss Chelsea's ass, he is like, oh my god, Mo's cooking. Anytime you criticize, he starts crying in the chat. That's just who Obsidian is. Forget him. He's a fraud anyway. Now, back to the topic.
Can I tell you a stat?
The
Chelsea
players
are the worst
the
in top
players
11.
around who should Chelsea build around? Palmer, Caicedo. You might not agree, but I believe
Enzo Fernandez
Cucurella, Reece, حلوين. طب the
بس.
rest of the team, it's just not good. bro.
Sanchez, one of the best goalkeepers in the league.
By the way,
If
today
someone-
Sanchez, other than the moment where he slipped again,
But he
saved
slipped. I
Chelsea's
can't.
ass.
By the way, you know he slipped because he wants his team to win because he started an attack.
Yeah,
He
he
well
slipped.
before.
By the way, he started 2-3 attacks. He just slipped. Sanchez but again today saving Chelsea ass. It's the reality. You can deny it all you want. Today, not Alexis Sanchez. Today, Robert Sanchez saved Chelsea's ass a lot of times.
It was fantastic, يا أخي. يا أخي, he's fantastic. يا أخي, I swear to God, he's the best in crosses in the league. There's nobody better than this. Did you see the corners?
He's actually been the second best keeper in the whole league this season, in my opinion.
Yeah, like, but in crosses,
Number one
How
is Ryan.
commanding.
number two is
yeah.
Sanchez. That's
How
my honest-
commanding is Sanchez in the area when you're crossing? It's so
Yeah, very
comfortable as a defender when you're
Today, I finally today everyone in my chat was like, now I understand where Mo's coming from with this Cucurella hate. First half, they were like, oh,
But let me
we
tell you a couple of
understand why
plays.
Mo's
Let me-
hating us.
Let me tell you a couple of plays. Number one, he's a rat. You know that. You saw that in the first half. He's a rat. Did you see him? Did you see him going to kick
In the
Morgan
first
Rogers
half,
out of
yes,
nowhere?
very good.
Did you see him kick it? You know what? John McGinn, you see that John McGinn, you see John McGinn is a wind-up. He's a rat as well. John McGinn, right?
Yeah.
Morgan Rogers is not doing anything on the pitch. He's having a tussle with, I think, João Pedro. Why is Cucurella coming in to kick the guy? Like, what do you want from, like, what are you going to gain from this? Kicking him in, like, what are you going to gain? But let me tell you something about Cucurella that people are not going to like. There is a chance in the first half, in the second half, Cucurella got the ball, they were 4-on-2. Cucurella could have played the right side. It was João Pedro running and Cole Palmer. He chose to go left to Garnacho to the easy pass because he
Okay.
doesn't want to miss the pass. These are the stuff I don't like. Right? These are the stuff I don't
Even the rest of the players, like Reece James started the game really well and then kind of
like.
fell off
I thought he was fantastic.
towards the
and-
end. I'm saying.
Until the last like 10-15 minutes, he was
Yeah, that's
fantastic.
the thing.
Yeah.
And then he fell. Like, it's just the collective performance just isn't good today from Chelsea as a collective.
And by the way,
as
I'm gonna say that Enzo Maresca probably doesn't know the levels of fitness of his team. I'm gonna tell you why. Chelsea, the energy fell off. Did you see the amount of press they did in the first half?
yeah,
The amount of
Yeah.
running they did.
maybe they pressed too much.
Yeah. But I want to talk about something about Chelsea. To be honest with you guys, Chelsea are the team with the worst form in the first 11 teams on the table currently, with the least points in the last 5 games.
Yeah, maybe they were 7 points ahead of us. We're now 3 points ahead of them. We are 3 points above title contenders Chelsea.
And by the way, Man United are the
The
same
worst
points as
Liverpool
title contender Chelsea.
And we are above.
Tomorrow Sunderland can be at the same points at Chelsea. Sorry, ahead of Chelsea.
No,
Sunderland.
ahead.
By the way, Brentford are 3 points behind title contenders Chelsea. Crystal Palace tomorrow, they play Spurs, can be on the same points. Guys, I swear to God, if I'm a Chelsea fan, I'm losing my shit. And people don't understand why I'm losing my shit if I'm a Chelsea fan. You know why I'm losing my shit? Because the gap should be smaller. Sam, I picked Chelsea in game week 10 to be top of the table. They are 13 points behind Arsenal. I don't think people understand.
Do you know that they're 10 points behind Aston Villa?
I know. Guys, I'm going to say, we actually measure where you are in the league by where you are against Aston Villa, right? Why? Because Aston Villa is the team that is not supposed to be there. So if Aston Villa can be 3 points behind Arsenal, Chelsea are supposed to be 3 points behind Arsenal. By the way, I'm being completely honest with everyone. I'm going to say, guys, if Aston Villa, and big up everyone that joined us on the Football Terrace, hit the like button, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you are
Big
new.
up to Terry for the raid, man.
Big up to
you
Terry.
guys. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up.
I'm going to tell you something, Hosnas. Damn, Habibi Akhoui. Listen, if Aston Villa are capable of keeping within touching distance with the top, the only team that should be is Chelsea. We know Liverpool are failing. Okay? We know Liverpool are failing. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, we've failed this season, 100%.
Yeah, Liverpool are failing, regardless of Liverpool finishing 4th or 3rd. From the beginning, I think Liverpool failed because they haven't even challenged. Unless they fucking challenge, which is not going to happen, right? Aston Villa should not be challenging and Chelsea not. If Aston Villa are able to challenge, you should be. Which is the same as if Man United are able to get 6, you should be able to get 6.
Aston Villa have Europa League as well. That's very important. People
Thursday.
mention. Yes, they play Thursday nights. Like, we know. Like, listen, Liverpool fan base, you know, I'm doing a crisis meeting even after the victory today to discuss what the fuck happened in the second half. Like, it was that bad.
I watched it.
This current version of Liverpool cannot be above Chelsea. We were 7 points behind you like 3 weeks ago. We were 7 points behind Chelsea like 3 weeks ago. We are now 3 points ahead of them. Do you understand? Like, you know how mad that is? That means even if we draw to Leeds at home, we're still above you. Like, that's how bad you are right now. And what started this run? Cole Palmer returned to the team.
Maybe the tactics, maybe that is the case. Maybe the tactics are not balanced, but they were magnificent in the first half. In 60 minutes, they were magnificent. Hussam.
I'm not blaming Cole Palmer. I just think they have so many players. Joao Pedro is good, but he needs a striker with him. Garnacho, in my opinion, they scapegoat him a lot. I think he's been better than Gittins, but they're both shit. So, like, if I give Garnacho 3 out of 10, I give Gittins 2 out of 10. I think they're both ass. You look at, you know, their midfield options. Can they trust someone like an Andre Santos to come on for 1 or 2 games? To be honest, no. Cucurella going forward isn't offering them much. Reece James has been like their best player, in my opinion.
Best player, yeah. This is.
Like,
by the way, again, Caicedo. Okay, what happened? What happened?
How about you say what happened today, mister? You go ahead. Why do I have to pay for your crimes? Why do I have to pay
why my crimes? He was very good. It doesn't change anything from what I said before. It doesn't change it. I think you are wrong. You know what?
MSF match reaction today after Chelsea Aston Villa.
Caicedo today, again, great first 45 minutes, second 45 minutes, no protection for the defense. He stopped running. I'm like, what is that? By the way, it's not only him and Enzo Fernandez were like, what happened to you guys? Minute 60. But it's your responsibility to protect your defense. And he didn't.
He's the DM.
He's the DM. So we got to be honest. We have to be honest. I saw he started the game very well and then he finished. And then, everyone at Chelsea, including Shalaba and Tosin, were 10 out of 10 the first half. It's one of the masterclass. Right?
Yeah, they were great.
You watch the second half, Broski, what happened? Nobody can tackle, nobody can stop passes. Aston Villa, there is holes in the middle, there is holes on the sides, there's holes everything. It was very strange that Chelsea completely fell off like this.
They got counterattacked to pieces by Emery.
Why do I have blood on my hands, Marco? Why? Caicedo, Chelsea team is overrated? I don't think so. Okay, again, I'm going to tell you again.
Some
This
members
Chelsea-
of the Chelsea team are overrated. Some of their
The
members. are
Chelsea,
very good.
okay. By the way, Chelsea had a master class in the first half. This is the Chelsea I'm expecting week in, week out. I'm expecting Chelsea to look like this week in, week out. If they are schooling Aston Villa, who are a very strong team today, for 60 minutes, I'm expecting you to at least, against 12 or 13 teams, to school them for 90 minutes because you're capable of doing this. So why are
Yeah.
you capable of doing this? But I swear to God, guys, if you compare this to the Bournemouth game, for example, or the Leeds game, what is it? It's today, Chelsea, 60 minutes, 10 out of 10. 30 minutes, 0 out of 10. Absolute garbage. Garbage. Terrible. And I don't know. By the way, if you ask me, Chelsea today lost, I'm like, did Chelsea play bad? They didn't. They had a bad 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Bad 30 minutes that they just got cooked. They got cooked, completely cooked.
They lose the game in spurts sometimes. Like they're not bad the whole game. They're bad a little bit. Let me just grab these super chats. Big up to Kika, who says big up Chelsea for getting Cash and Kamara suspended because obviously Arsenal play Aston Villa next. So that's what he's saying that. Own goal is the third top goal scorer for Arsenal. I'm sorry, trash is what Kevlar is saying. We'll come to Arsenal in a bit. O'Reilly, the best left back in the world, got humiliated by Savona. City committed 100 fouls with 0 bookings and still barely won. I'm sorry, trash is what Kika's saying. Obviously responding to Kevlar. Appreciate you, Kika, man. And this is true. Forest were good today, man. They probably.
Did you watch the game?
Yes, the first one. Yes, Chelsea are level with United after 18 games, and this is key here.
It's a disaster. RSV.
This is a disaster. Why? Because Lewis cannot head into the season tell us all that Chelsea will be in a title race, and then you're at the same points as Man United. This is the truth. I'm sorry, you can't be. If Chelsea are where Aston Villa are right now, everyone will be like, okay, Chelsea, fair enough. You're doing what I'm expecting you to do. The problem is they were there. They were there. They were near the top of the league. They were 7 points ahead of Liverpool. And now I'm 3 points ahead of you. That's a 10-point swing. 10-point swing. You know, so it's just, yeah, it hasn't been good. Of course, Hussam isn't harsh on Sanchez. Hashtag SlippyG. Aguero cried in the Champions League final. Big up to Andrew, who says Emery coming for Arsenal and Arteta. And now, should we move on to Arsenal? And the
I want to
title race
talk
in
about
general?
that. I want to talk about. I know you're going to talk about Liverpool later. I just want to say something about
لا،
Liverpool,
مش
guys.
عندك شو بعد 25 دقيقة.
Yeah. We can talk
type
about.
this.
We can. I wanted just to mention something about Liverpool because I'm not
Big
gonna
up to Eddie, who says like and subscribe. I'll leave this on the screen. Make sure guys are liking. Subscribe.
like
Go
and
on.
subscribe, people. I'm gonna say something about Liverpool. To be honest with you, I still think that Arne Slot is just a fucking bozo. Like I because
agree.
I had the game. How can Wolves pass the ball around you like this and you have last ditch tackles and 2-1 and how?
Let
And
me
then-
tell you second half, by the way, speaking of halves, yeah? Alhamdulillah, Wolves don't have any quality. Second half, Wolves, 45% possession. XG, 1. Liverpool XG, 0.38. Wolves shots, 6. Liverpool, 6. Shots on target, Wolves, 3. Liverpool, 2. Big chances missed, Wolves, 1. Liverpool, 0. Corners, Wolves, 3. Liverpool, 1. The first half compared to the second half is something I cannot explain. We were so much better in the first half. It's actually not normal what happened in the second half. Like I cannot explain it. We were that trash, Mo, and I mean trash.
Yeah, I saw
was
the
worried
second
about
half.
the Wolves come back in the last 10 minutes. You
Yeah,
know
and I
that
saw
there are
Conor-
people who are slotting who became slot out after today in my chat.
I know Conor Bradley had the last ditch tackle. Konate had the last ditch tackle. I know that. Did you see the Conor Bradley tackle
the
was
hell?
great?
What the hell
Uh,
against Wolves at home, bro?
By the way, Liverpool at home against Wolves should be walking that team, to be honest. Yeah. But this is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wirtz played well, though. I know that Wirtz played very well.
Yes, Mr. Florian.
Scored. But again, we're going to say that Ekitike, what a player. He's fantastic. Ekitike.
Wirtz even put Ekitike through on goal, by the way. And if you saw Wirtz's passing today, it was next level, Mo.
Yeah,
Wirtz's
amazing.
passing was next level today.
I think McAllister is poor again today. Was poor again. I don't know why. Curtis Jones was okay. I know. Listen, Chiesa.
The
I
three
saw
best
Chiesa.
players for Liverpool were Wirtz, Frimpong, and Kerkez. These three, Frimpong
Kirkus
literally-
was okay. Was
the
going
reason why we
forward.
scored the first goal is because Frimpong said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna dribble past 3 players and I'm gonna play the pass to Gravenberg." That's literally the reason why we ended up scoring the first goal. Frimpong was almost like an offensive outlet for us. He was very good today, Frimpong. And by the way, I've been
Yeah.
asking for him to start like a whole season, man. Like I've been, even when him and Bradley were both fit, I've been wanting him to start
On the
for a
front foot, Frimpong is very good as an attacking fullback. Very good as an attacking fullback.
هو انت who the fuck plays defensive fullback against Wolves يعني مش لهالدرجة.
Yeah. But Liverpool, their target is third. They can't get third. I'm not sure this Aston Villa run is gonna go forever, but I don't know. But listen, Emery's coming for Arsenal's Arteta. For
قرأنا.
Arsenal and Arteta. You did?
Yes.
Looking forward to saying we missed Doku a lot. All our dangerous players, Erling Haaland,
Haaland,
Cherky
Cherky, Foden,
Foden, Reinders are central. No wide outlets.
Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, had 2 pass back because no forward option.
No, not
Had to-
Nottingham Forest. Nico O'Reilly had to pass.
Nico
back.
O'Reilly had to pass back. Yeah, because he didn't have a winger.
You know,
guys
this is
want
an issue. I know obviously we have it at a different level, eco false, so don't get insulted. But this is an issue at Liverpool. I don't think a Premier League club can be successful without width. I'm completely convinced of this now. I don't think you can do this like 3-10s thing in the English Premier League. I think you need wingers. You need someone to play on the wing in the English Premier League. You need it because there are way too many good fullbacks, way too many good players that like in defensive areas. You need someone in the width. You can tell why City want to sign Semenyo. You can understand. It's a player that they needed.
another game, guys, where Manchester City are not playing well and Phil Foden is not playing well. I'm just going to say this again. There is a player today that actually didn't play well.
Nigeria.
Nico Falls. Nico Gonzalez today wasn't good at all. He didn't protect the back line. Did you think Diaz should have had a sent off? Did you think Diaz should have been sent off? Second yellow? Everyone, Sean Dice is talking about it. Everyone is talking about
What
it.
do you think?
I think it's a yellow card. Though, that I should have. He looked at Igor. And then he went and I know it's. I know that he looked at Igor and he should have been said. I know that. I know this. Diaz is a smart guy. He knew it's not like Diaz was looking at the ball. Diaz looked at Igor and then he saw him and then looked at the ball and then he tripped it. Yeah, it's Elite Anderson was super good today, by the way. I'm just gonna say that. It's very good.
Yeah.
Erling Haaland didn't miss any chances. He just had one shot, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
Couple of shots.
they didn't. It's like Forest stopped the ball from getting to Haaland almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
They
thought
stopped
Tijen Reinders. I actually think that City today, industrial win. I'm gonna say something about.
Does a destroyer DM make City better?
Say that again.
Does a destroyer DM make City better?
Yeah. They have so many attacking players. They just need a destroyer.
Yeah, they needed. You know, I realized this.
Like
today. I was
Nico
low-key,
Gonzalez.
if they have a DM who's just like a very good tackler, maybe that will help them. I think they need a winger and they need like someone.
But
in DM
I'm gonna
who's
tell you
very
something about City against Forest today. Manchester City against Forest today, they did what they have to do. You walk away from the Forest ground with a win. The performance doesn't matter.
Look,
Today,
Here's the difference
I'm
between-
sorry. Today, we're not going to sit here and analyze Manchester City performance again. The whole point of Manchester City in the next 2 games is to win the next two games. The first one, done. Regardless of how the performance is, of like how you do it, right? Manchester City walked away with a win. That's it.
someone listening to this now, and I said this on the terrace as well, might go like, oh, but why does this energy not apply to Liverpool? Because we are on top of the league. I agree with Mo completely.
Race, yes.
If you're top of the league and you're in a tighter race, Arsenal fans right now would say yes to 20 more 1-0 stinky victories happily.
Away, especially away against the Sunderlands, the Foresters, the Evertons, 100%.
It's
Yeah.
all about the win. With us, we have to build momentum and belief in ourselves. That's why we need good performances, so it's different. But from like an Arsenal and City perspective, I agree with you completely. Winning is winning, bro. Like,
Yeah.
As
Like-
much as
like-
do I believe in my heart of hearts that Forest did not at least deserve a draw? No, I think it'll be fair to say Forest deserved a draw. I didn't watch Arsenal Brighton, but you know I got told by people who watched
I'm gonna
Brighton
tell you.
had
I'm gonna
moments.
tell you. Arsenal
Brighton had
deserves the
moments.
win. Arsenal deserves the win without a
But
shadow.
fair enough. But regardless, I'm saying if you get the win, you get the win in these cases. It's just
No,
simple as
no,
that.
no. At home, you need performance. I think Arsenal performed well today. City today, what mattered is the 3 points, and they got the 3 points. Referees, controversials, we can talk about that. Sean Dyche thinking it's a free kick because Nico O'Reilly pushed Morgan Gibbs White. But City today, all they need is wins. Wins. City, away from home, there is nobody that is going to sit down and say that, oh my God, I expected City to be scintillating away at Forest. That is not. That is not actually. By the way, Igor doesn't deserve a red card. There was no momentum. It's a brush of the knee, and Phil Foden didn't even bleed. So anybody that says Diaz red card, second yellow versus Igor is definitely not a straight red. Not even City and the bench didn't even ask for a red card for Igor when they saw the replay. They looked at the screen. It didn't even require him to go. It's a brush of the studs because Foden and the mind that is not even a force. You're not going. He
Are you
didn't go
talking
with the
about the
tackle.
goal that City scored.
No. He's talking about there is a red card that people talk about. The studs of Igor went to Foden's knee. That is
Bro, there's no way
definitely.
people want a red card for that. Stop it.
They
Stop.
really. Some people are like, oh, but this is. They
Stop
have the
it right
still
now.
image.
Stop
It's-
it right now.
Like he didn't even like. He could have gotten a yellow if he got in a yellow. but
Nowhere near a red card.
It's
Impossible. to say
nowhere
that.
near a red card. And
We are
anyone that
ruining the
honest,
sport at this point. Stop it.
it's not insanely high, by the way. It's not. It's actually not
Yeah.
insanely high. He didn't go to his stomach. It's not. That's not insanely high. When you are putting your foot to receive the ball and Foden takes it, it's a brush. Have some shame. Semenyo should help a lot with this problem. 100%.
With the width problem, 100%.
100% equal fault. Now you're talking football without a shadow of a doubt.
But defensive
Semenyo,
balance, though. That's what I'm saying. You need a DM with him, in my opinion.
yeah,
I think you need a DM who is so much better defensively.
yeah.
like-
Nico,
Bro, you
As
have
a-
so many good passers on the side. I think if you have a DM, like, you know, I'm gonna use probably one of the worst DMs on the ball we have seen who's successful. Casemiro. Even if you had someone like Casemiro who's just an elite tackler and he just gives the ball to the people who are good at football, that'll be good. You wanna know something? I realized something today, bro. Foden, Sharky, your fullbacks, your forward line players are all really good on the football. Why do you need someone? Why do you need someone who can? Why do you need someone who does like is like that? I just don't get it.
Gloria just shows how shit these referees are, but I'm not crying about it. What? You're a Man City fan. What are you crying about? You got other calls today.
I can't lie to
You
you.
got-
You did get even the 50-50 calls and shit went
You
City's way.
Calls
Not even like-
today.
Yeah.
Even the goal, the second goal, Morgan Gibbs White was pushed to the ground and then he stood up. What are you talking about? My friend, how are you talking about? You got the calls, which is fine. I love catching you guys live. Thank you, Francis. Haven't seen you for ages. Said this before. One day I will invite you two and your families to Australia, all paid for. Really enjoy your content. Big up, Francis. Appreciate the support, Habibi. Thank you so much for
Appreciate
supporting the channel.
Appreciate
Thank you
it,
so
sir.
much. Thank you. Hussam, have you changed your mind on Semenyo's signing? A few days ago, you said it wouldn't help, but you just
I
said,
said it would be I said it would be helpful from a width perspective. I said it would give you width, but I don't rate Semenyo, and I still think he'll flop at City. I haven't changed my mind on that.
How did it go flop?
Adi, it's okay. We can disagree. We don't have to agree on every fucking signing.
We have the same amount of wins as Fulham.
There's no way that's true. I'll check right now.
Impossible. Yes, they have 8 wins. They have the same amount of
Let's
wins
have
as
8
Man
wins.
United.
Fulham have 8
They have the
wins.
same amount of wins as Brentford. They have the same amount of wins as Fulham.
Barakallah.
Same amount of wins as Brentford is not Abdias. I swear to God. Title contenders Chelsea. This is crazy. This is crazy. What about Shirky? Are you still not thinking he's the best player in the league currently?
No, the best player in the league is still Haaland, Mo. Just because he has a bad game.
Currently, he is the best player in the league. Nobody's gonna convince me.
Oh,
otherwise.
Cherky.
Yeah.
I think Haaland is the best player in the league.
Since Cherky was embedded in the Manchester City team, he has been the best player in the league. He has the
But
highest
that's
number.
not how the best player in the league conversations work. That's
Yeah,
how
but
you get into Palmer
okay, but
Salah
hold on.
debate.
Hold on. Let me tell you. Since Cherky has been starting, since he came back from the injury, has been starting, Cherky has been the best player in the league. If the trajectory continues like this, Cherky might win player of the season if City win the league. He has better conversion rate than anyone else in the league, GA-wise. Anyone else. Better chance creation, better everything. Sam, like, Mahanta, yes, we gotta do by the minute. He is better everything than everyone. Every single person in the league. Chance creation, everything. Maybe a better offensive player. Rice was, by the way, if you want to talk about Arsenal, let me tell you about Arsenal. Okay?
I didn't watch the game, I'll be honest.
I'm going to summarize it for you.
There is so much, I'm sorry, but there is so much controversy in Tunisia versus Nigeria right now. It's going mad. It's going off.
I'm not
The
even
referee
watching.
blew the whistle while a Tunisian player was through on goal.
Really?
And then he was fouled by the goalkeeper too. And he got injured. It's mad. But anyway, regardless, besides the point.
Yeah, Kingsley. Thank you, Habibi. Kingsley lost his shit. Brothers,
Heading to Tibet.
I'm heading to Tibet. I'm done with the club. I'm heading to Tibet to learn the ways of meditation. My club will finish me. Shalom, my brother.
Man said going to Tibet. This is like have you ever played Uncharted on PS5?
No.
Anyone played Uncharted here? Like, that's like, you know, when you go to the like snowy ass missions, you know. Imagine Kingsley in the snow. I promise you, snow is not a nice thing. Like, I've experienced it. It's very difficult to
amazing.
walk. You get me? It's mad.
Amazing.
Abdi has lost his shit too. Who in the chat from the Chelsea fans that are always here is Maresca out right now?
Why is it Maresca? Like, it doesn't matter who they're going to get. It doesn't matter.
Maybe that's how the Chelsea fans are wired.
No, but it won't matter. It won't.
عندهم هيك بيعمل error.
But it doesn't matter.
Chelsea fan have a system, you know, error 404.
How do you think it matters?
Manage it out.
I don't think it's the manager's problem. I don't think so. Wallahi. Like, I think sacking the manager won't change anything, which is the same shit that we said, guys, when it's about Pochettino. It's the same shit. Sacking the manager won't fix your club.
Yes.
Getting Semenyo would fix your club. Getting Ikitike would fix your club. Like,
you had a chance to sign both, by the way.
Like, bro, signing Hincapié instead of Hato would fix your club. You know, that's what would fix your club. That's what would fix it. Like, I don't know what to tell. Signing Cherky instead of Bonanotti would fix your club. That is what would fix the club.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like, bro, guys, like, it's crazy. Bro, having a fucking window and signing Garnacho, getting Delapio, Pedro is fucking crazy. Bro, Chelsea signed, guys. Kingsley, all the Chelsea fans. Chelsea signed. Summer transfer window. Bonanotti, João Pedro, Liam Delap, Pato, Garnacho, Kittens. That's your fucking summer window.
Yeah.
That's your summer window. That's fucking weird, bro. If someone is sitting and thinking this is football, that is your son. If you say the names out loud after each other, Delap, João Pedro, Bonanotti, Hato, Garnacho, Gittins, that is a summer fucking window.
That is a summer window perfect for Crystal Palace.
That is a summer window. Problem is with how Chelsea play man-to-man for 90 minutes, high intensity is impossible for every game. Chelsea will have these 10 out of 10, 60 to 9. 60.
This is a very good footballing.
Minute patches every now and then, but then they will run out of steam too often after this. It's called game management snippets, and your manager is not experienced enough to manage them. So that is the bet on Maresca then. Good tactically, he made the brilliant tactical plan, but he doesn't have the experience of first. You know what? I bet you guys, Emery had all this fucking thing planned. I'm like, if I walk out with
In
1-0
his
in
head,
the first
with the
half,
substitutions and everything.
if I walk out with a 1-0 loss, and if I'm a drawing in minute 60, I'm gonna fucking bring on the wingers and mess up with his head. Because they haven't played with wingers for ages, right? Aston Villa,
Who?
they play Aston Villa.
Yeah, I
with
know. They
wingers.
do the thing. They
do is
they
McGinn
do
and
the
Morgan
thing that
Rogers.
Slot wants to do.
Yeah. Morgan Rogers
They
and
do it
McGinn as the
correctly.
wingers. They do the inverted wingers with midfielders. But he's like, fuck this. I'm putting wingers out there. I'm putting Sancho out there. I'm putting touchline wingers. Maresca's like, what happened? How did this work?
Yeah.
But he played. Well, like this, football. Broski, football. In the first half, he played 4-2-2-2. He just Marlin and Morgan Rogers forward and 2-2-2. And he's like, oh, okay. And he got a second half. He went to a.
By the way, you know who was amazing for Aston Villa today? Kamara. Kamara was great today for them.
I told you I told you before, he's a phenomenal player. He's very composed.
By the way, that's someone as an example that would make, in my opinion, Man City a lot better. Kamara.
Yeah. Kamara would make them much, much better. 100%.
Yeah, that's what
I agree. A win is a win. Literally, titles are won that way. We can pick and choose weak points, but as long as you get 3, that's all what matters. No. At home, okay, there is something that is sustainable, not sustainable. If you play like this and pick a point, 3 points at Forest, 3 points at Sunderland, like this, it's fine. You go to home, you dominate 3-0. This is how titles are won. I'm not going to criticize the performance today for City at all. I thought it was very good. I haven't even said anything about Arsenal yet. Chelsea is 10 points back of the Villa.
To be honest, you're going to be the one that has to speak about Arsenal because I didn't watch it more. It was the same time at Liverpool, so it's impossible for me to watch it.
Yeah, I know. You just need to get the super chats here.
Go ahead.
Broski, Tony, title contenders Chelsea, forget Villa, are the same points as Amorim Manchester United with 15 wins out of 45 games. Title contenders Chelsea. I'm just going to say this, guys. This is
We're going to keep saying this to the end of the season.
Ekitike is so good. Bring me more French. Barcola with
Didn't I
Ekitike.
tell you about Barcola, you bum?
I don't know.
Did you see the new يا اخي see more this or I take
I did it.
بعدك ما بتثق بمصادري.
When did I say this?
حبيبي, I love you, brother.
When did I say this? You didn't even send me a tweet. When did you send me a tweet about Ekitike? I don't know.
I didn't send you a tweet. I didn't
That's why I didn't look at the news.
I'm saying that Semeni was never the guy that we wanted.
You're lying. You're lying. Now, by the way, I didn't want to cook you on this, but literally David Ornstein said that you targeted Semenyo, but he actually said Man City. So this is literally no. Take literally David Ornstein said that you wanted Semenyo and he said no. So
Ollie Watkins scored twice today. That's crazy. He had 4 goals in the whole season.
He's deflecting people, but it's fine. After Arsenal drew with Sunderland, 2 Chelsea fans came on your show, Mo, and were saying Chelsea will overtake Arsenal in 2 games. These clowns are 13 points behind in a top 4 race behind Liverpool, who have been off.
To be honest, as mad as this sound, the fact that they're behind us is actually crazy. I'll be honest with you, Mo, bro.
I don't know what is wrong with YouTube. I want to see the names of the people. I don't want to see the fucking... do you see the same thing as I see?
This is Faraz. We know him.
I know, but I want to see the names of the people. I'm tired. Why do you care? Why do you care?
I care about AFCON.
I care only about Salah in Egypt. Cool South
يعني
Africa.
I care about Salah in Egypt as well يا أخي بس يعني you get what I'm saying.
It's a very good super chat actually for us. I'm just going to summarize the Arsenal game before I'm going to tell you, Hussein. Arsenal cooked Brighton in the first half. Okay? Cooked them. Brighton. Okay? Eucharist should have scored in minute 1. A bum. I'm gonna summarize the first half for
you've had enough of jokers now to establish.
I'm gonna tell you something. First half, Arsenal were 1-0 up despite having Eucharist on the pitch.
Despite, that's crazy.
Despite having Eucharist on the pitch.
Man.
and
Was
any
that
Arsenal-
bad?
Any Arsenal fan can battle me for this. Despite having Eucharist on the pitch, Arsenal 1-0 up. Right? Saka was cooking that guy on the right side. Cooking that guy on the right side. He created chances. Odegaard was cooking. Right? Trossard crossed 50 times. Ya ammi, every time they cross, the guy makes the wrong run. Every time. They cross
Who,
the guy.
Jokeras?
Forget about that. They're not. I'm telling you why. Because they crossed across the goal. They cut back. They cross near post. They cross far post. Everyone, he makes the wrong run. Each single one. An Arsenal fan. I said, despite having Eucharist, they were 1-0 up. Cooking. Not only cooking, they were pressing. Dispossessing Brighton. Preventing Brighton from doing anything. They were cooking, bro. And you can tell that once Gabriel Jesus came on, here go the Jogo Bonito and the passes and the, the entertainment, and Arsenal players are liberated by having Gabriel. They can pass. Someone we can pass to.
Mo,
Gabriel,
I know you won't exaggerate. Was it really that bad?
bad, man. Yeah, Arsenal fans in the chat, guys, you guys back me on this. Despite having Victor Eucharist on the pitch.
Do you know how mad it is what you're saying? Despite having Jokeras,
I
that's
swear,
crazy,
10 men. No.
Despite having Jokeras.
Yeah. It was bad. It was bad, bro. It was bad. It was bad. Bad, bro. Bad. It's
Fair enough.
sound
Like I
like-
said, I didn't watch the game, but fair
Bro,
enough.
I'm gonna tell you something about this. Every single Arsenal player in that first half, okay, Mikel Merino wasn't fantastic, but he was covering defensively, he was running, and he allowed Odegaard. Every single Arsenal player were dribbling, receiving under pressure, turning, passing. Everyone. It goes to, I swear, Arsenal, let me tell you something. Brighton, there is a play in the first half, I think a minute like 30 something. After Arsenal went up, I can't remember when. Bro, Brighton went man-to-man press. The whole half, the whole pitch. Pass, Arsenal, go to Raya, go to Saliba, Hincapié, Mazos Kelly. It goes back, turn, it goes in the middle. Declan Rice, pass it to Odegaard. Odegaard go back, it goes back, and Arsenal got out of the press. Somehow. And it's a 3-on-3. But the only guy that is free to pass the ball to, because everyone is pressed, is Eucharist. Arsenal had like 15, 20 passes to get out of the press. It went to Eucharist. What's his name? Van Hinke, whatever his name is. It's Van Hecke tapped it from him, and Brighton started an attack. And I'm like, fuck me, bro.
It's that easy? So what's the solution for Arsenal? I ask you the same question, Bob.
You didn't lose your... You're lying. They got back into the game because they scored. You're lying. Every time the ball was played to Gabriel Jesus, he put it under control. You're lying, Kevin. Don't lie. Every time. And people will tell you in the chat, they played long. Gabriel Jesus, long against, what's his name? Dunk and Van Hecke. He won half his dough, and he was like, he received the ball, turn and pass. Gabriel Jesus.
Jesus is a better footballer than Jokeras, though. We know this.
Don't lie, Tevin. Everyone in the chat is saying you're
I want the Arsenal fans in the chat. We have a few Arsenal fans in the chat. I want to ask you guys a question. Strikers at Arsenal. If you have a game tomorrow that you're managing, I'm gonna give you 4 names: Jokeras, Jesus, Moreno, Havertz. I want all 4 of you to rank them 1 to 4. Just write them in order and we'll know the ranking. No life stories, no statements, nothing. Like this, basically. Just write them in order. So this is, like, as an example, this is Kuya's order. Havertz 1, Jesus 2, Moreno 3, Jokeras 4. I want all of you guys in the chat right now to rank them 1 to 4. Just write 4 names in a row of who you would start if you were the manager. Havertz, Jesus, Moreno, Jokeras. Havertz, Jokeras, Jesus, Moreno. Havertz, Jesus, Moreno, Jokeras. Havertz, Jesus, Moreno. Doesn't even include Jokeras. Havertz, Moreno, Jesus, Jokeras. Moreno, Havertz, Jesus. Look, Mo. Look. Yani, except Kika and a couple, most of the people have Jokeras in 4th place or 3rd place.
Yeah, Habib, all like they're playing with 10 men. And people don't want to say it, but Bro, Mikel Arteta had a master plan against Brighton, but Eucharist is the one who fucked it up. I'm not going to lie to you. You know I'm not going to lie about this. You know, I backed Eucharist many times to score goals and do things. Yeah, عمي.
We spoke about the chance created and everything, so I know
Yeah,
your
لا خلاص.
opinion. on
يا
the whole
عمي, he loses the ball. He doesn't know how to. يا عمي, I swear to God, he should have scored in the second minute. يا أخي, clear. He made the good one. Like he turned Lewis Dunk and he just passed it. يا أخي, والله العظيم passed it to the guy, to the goalkeeper. Let me do this super chat because the guys are there. Hussam, repeat after me. Day 28 of Chelsea being title contenders. Big up, guys. Hit the like,
Day
folks. Like and
28
subscribe.
of Chelsea being title contenders.
Big up,
man.
people. He is saying, come on, Mo. It's not that bad. Everyone thinks it's that bad in the chat.
Bro, there is Arsenal fans who have him below Moreno. That's when I know you're cooked.
It is that bad. It was bad today. Eucharist is a bum. Arteta is class act to make the team look this good with that idiot leading the line. And with Rice right back at 90% back line, 100% spot on super chat. You know, they had no Timber, no White, no Gabriel, no Calafiori. Ricky Rice right back, Merino in the middle, Eucharist up top, and Arsenal looked on top of the game from minute one. That's Arteta's plan. And to be honest with you, spot on super chat. I swear to God. People think I'm exaggerating. I will not hear any more Rice slander. He was insane. He was phenomenal. How is he good every game? It's unreal. It is unreal.
But when I
Our
asked you,
season-
who would you take, him or Caicedo? You said Caicedo.
Rice.
Oh,
Our
now it's
season-
Rice. You switched
Yeah,
up.
because
Subhanallah.
because Caicedo
Yeah,
dropped.
I said
Our
Rice
season-
from the start of the season.
Our season will be finished if he gets injured. No, I don't think your season will be finished. Your midfield looked okay today without him. It's
Arsenal
not
fans
that
never
bad.
forget who backed Rice over Caicedo. Tunisia won.
Never forget that Hussam told you that they never went for Semenyo. Never forget that. Anyone saying Jesus is delusional, the guy looks good on the ball, has zero goal threat. Eucharist hits the goalie 2 times today by fighting defenders. If Jesus is getting the same minutes, he will hit the goal. If Jesus gets the same trust, he will score goals.
They're asking me to stay on you, bro. About this.
I'm going to
whole-
go because the guys are there.
Do you know this Caicedo thing? You wait and see. Wait and see.
I'm going to go. Okay.
Yeah, go.
30
Habibi.
seconds.
Anyway, guys, never forget Footy Judge Mo is the guy that said Moises Caicedo starts at PSG. Never forget this shit. All this Semenyo stuff is cute. I never wanted Semenyo personally. You know, I can't speak for Liverpool Football Club. I didn't want Semenyo at least, and I made this clear from the start. So I'm honest. But when you come here and you tell me about this whole, Rice versus Caicedo thing, I'm the one that from minute one said I choose Declan Rice over Caicedo, even when people mocked it. So let's establish that. I've been doing Rice prop from the longest. And no one can deny how much Rice prop I've done. I've propped up Rice a lot. And I said I'd take him at my club. And I said I want him at my club. I said he's a phenomenal player. I never changed my mind on that. So, you know, that's the thing for me. So big up Declan Rice. Never forget the ones that promoted Declan Rice from the start. Because it's easy to say it now. Okay? And actually, wait, guys, Mo doesn't even know this. Let's piss off Judge Mo. I'm gonna make you guys spam something in Mo's chat. And even if you don't believe this, just spam it to piss him off. Okay? Just copy paste it. Even if you don't believe this, it's okay. Just copy paste it in his chat, just so he starts to fume. Enzo, better than Caicedo. Copy paste, and we're gonna redirect you now to Mo's channel. Copy paste this in his chat. Whether you agree or not, it doesn't matter. I will be in his chat spamming this in his chat because this is the take that pisses him off the most. It doesn't matter if you agree or not, because if you say, I'll tell you the Arsenal fans something right now. If you say Rice is better than Caicedo, he's gonna go like, I agree, Rice is performing better. Forget all that. Spam in his chat, regardless who you support, just to piss him the. I know, Marco, but think of the fumes. He's gonna be fuming. I will be spamming it in his chat as well. Enzo better than Caicedo. That's it. Yes, just copy paste this, regardless who you support, just to piss Mo the fuck off. Just copy paste this, regardless who you support. Moreno, Havertz, 60 minutes. Jesus, 30 minutes. Jokeres, Haaland. Damn, that's how bad it is. So Enzo's greater than Caicedo. Marco, I want to see you spamming it the first one. I'll see you guys over there, man. Spam that shit in his chat. I'll spam it too. Let's go. Enzo's greater than Caicedo.